Right, we are live on YouTube. I think we're now live.
We're in.
Let's let that kick in. So 8 weeks ago, I nearly lost my house. Fast forward to now, and we're doing pretty all right. We're here live at the Royal Norfolk Show for this week's Wednesday Waffle, and it is, of course, the time of the week, YouTube, where we tell you everything what's been going on in Lockwood. But of course, as you do know, we're going to be streaming live here on TikTok and Instagram. So we're going to leave the focus from you, and we're going to head down here. But we got a guest this week, haven't we?
Hello, I'm the guest.
Back for the. So you're the third time with
Mr. Martin on the waffle.
Yeah.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
But you're the third time we've had another guest, right. But you're only actually the second guest.
Yes, because I've been on. Where were
that was badminton.
You had Jack and.
Yes, of course. Yeah. Well, Leon was the very first guest at the Wednesday Waffle.
Jack as well.
So you will. I don't know if he was at badminton.
Get my money? Where's my money come from? Because you said it would cover all expenses if I came on the waffle, and all I've had is a duck wrap.
No, so basically,
really
yeah. So basically, on TikTok, people can tip.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah. So hopefully they tip. I mean, I think we've had 3 cents in tips across the last year or so of doing this.
Come on, TikTok, get on it, will you?
We'll be all right. We'll be all right. But yeah, no. So Leon was the very first guest that we had. That was like right in the early days. Then I did a live with Jack Wiles, RB Club, and then obviously you were here for badminton.
Badminton was good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Big show, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was really nice.
It was good.
But yeah, so it's, we're just going to sort of go through our week of what has been going on. Can you remember what you did last Thursday?
Last Thursday?
Yeah.
No, because I'm too old. I can't remember. Are you going to remind me then?
No. Well, I can't remember what you did. But I mean, we have to go and do our show notes.
Right,
we do show notes.
Oh, I see.
And do you know how we do? We go back through our pictures each week.
What, and then look and see.
Yeah.
I do a second of the day every day. I've done it for the last 6 years. So I have to go back through the week of my second of the day and then find out what I've done that week.
Well, 2 seconds. Can you all hear us okay here on the live? Do let us know.
I started it in 2020.
But yeah, so it's kind of a bit of a 50-50. Ruth goes through her second of the day, and then I basically go back through my pictures, and we work out what the hell we've been getting up to.
Yeah.
It's always so busy.
Yeah. So Thursday, team, I had a factory meeting because the whole of August now. And this goes a little bit back to my first comment right at the beginning, the difference 8 weeks makes. So we spent Thursday in the meeting going through another very long factory meeting of what's been going on. And yeah, it was pretty bloody amazing, wasn't it? We've got some like these sort of hats we're going to be getting going, ain't we?
The actual the
I'm
peaked
very
caps.
excited about that.
Yeah, and that was an idea you sort of said. Yeah, we need to get them going.
But I think what's happened over the last few weeks for you is that your work has brought in. Because we've got this one here as well.
Yeah.
But
I'm about to have a drink of water.
But your hard work has brought you to the place we want for your funding.
Yeah.
It wasn't done by anybody else. It was your work, and it was the person that was approached to help had been following you already. I mean, that was the real truth of it, Ruth, wasn't it? It wasn't that it was just a lucky dip thing. It was kind of, there was a bit of star writing had happened there.
Yeah. The universe aligned.
Yeah, it really did.
Yeah. And then Friday, we some of you may have seen on the socials all the content coming out of Little Ears at Hagley Hall.
Hagley Hall.
Go on, tell us about that then.
It's a little hall a couple of miles down the road from us.
Yeah.
And then we did, what is it called? A bald wall gilet. We did the ladies' new cut of the red one, and then a little blue one that is coming out soon.
It's not a secret anymore because everybody knows about the blue coming out now.
You get too excited, you can't keep things a secret. And then we did some new updated versions of the summer gilets as well, which is quite nice. That was a lot of fun. Wasn't too hot like it has been today, so it was perfect shoot weather. So I didn't look like an absolute crazy head.
Have you told everybody in YouTube land and everywhere else and all other platforms that how nervous you are before you start these? Because you did.
I always think people do know because I'm so nervous. But you said that
you don't look nervous at all. You said, "Oh God, the camera's coming on! Oh my God!" And I said,
I am
everyone I watch, you're just normal and natural at it."
Well, thank you, but I am. I do get very nervous.
But we had a conversation when you were down with me. We were talking about authenticity, weren't we? And how that's going to play a big role in the future. Yeah. And now what we're doing now of what TikTok is going to be exploited by AI. And that was one thing we were having a conversation about. And we were saying, we're not going to polish up the videos. We're not going to do the thing. We're going to leave the trips and the camera falling off the stand in. Because
people
real.
Like it.
And
they like seeing we're normal people. Not bloody nutcases. I got a bit worried then. I thought that Luton band was.
They look very much like your new one.
Sorry, can I have that back?
Yeah.
And then Saturday we drove back to Sudbury because on Sunday we had our wedding banns being read, didn't we?
Our last ones out of the 6.
For our upcoming wedding. And then you will be actually Mrs. Lockwood. You'll be the missus.
I know.
So yeah, flipping out. That's.
I mean, everyone thinks I'm your wife anyway.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, little Liz Lockwood.
Yeah, but this is going to be very different. This is official.
Paperwork.
It's a contract,
oh
baby.
My God! When we walked in the church, it was like.
I had right butterflies. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I haven't been back since I was a little kid in that one. So obviously I've been there before, but you've never been there.
No.
In that one.
No.
But yeah, I'd probably.
I think I've been there a couple of times because I used to when I was in Sudbury. I always used to go to Christmas Eve mass. Midnight mass.
Okay,
yeah. Although that was actually in the Catholic church down the road. So no, I've never been in that one actually.
No.
Yeah.
And are you gonna? Is it you getting Oliver, the videographer?
Yeah.
Is he coming up?
He's coming down. Yeah.
Because
obviously we've got.
Get some nice bridal stuff of me getting ready and stuff.
That'd be great.
Cause
he told me, do you want me to? I said, well, I'm not here. I'm away. I'm in Australia. I said, you need to go up. I said, we need proper content of these two being welded together. You're going to be in your uniform, aren't you?
Yes. And although technically I'll have not been a soldier for 11 days.
Right.
But I'm still wearing my uniform.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because bloody I'm flipping earned it.
Do you have to hand it back?
So that is my mess dress. Right. So we had to buy that. Although you get like a bit of money from the army when you promote to sergeant for the first time. The only time I suppose. And then you get your mess dress. But I obviously had all the bells and whistles and all the flipping so it cost a bit more.
I watched a video of you being proposed to, and then him just legging it across the square.
Yeah.
You gotta go back now. See ya.
And do you know what?
And he just left you like.
And I had thought about that engagement for a couple of years because I knew pretty early on. I was like, this little is going to be my wife. I knew that for quite a while, and I'd planned it. I didn't even bloody put the ring on her finger. If you watch the video, I just hand her the ring.
Box. Yeah, just the box.
I believe this is yours. I believe this is yours.
So I didn't even propose properly. Yeah. So that's that anyway. And so let's just get away from that embarrassment. And then Monday, standard Monday, boring, flipping cash flow, all that sort of stuff. But then I wrote my weekly letter to His Majesty and the Princess Royal. Let them know I'm getting up my pen pals. Obviously, if you've been watching this for a couple of years, you'll know. A couple of weeks or a few months, you'll know that I am pen pals with His Majesty and the Princess Royal.
Do they know that you are?
No, they definitely know. Yeah. Well, they've replied to me.
I would imagine their staff do.
Yeah, well, they've replied to me.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I've got the letters to bloody prove it and all. Don't be questioning my stuff.
No.
I am pen pals with His Majesty.
I think I've hit a nerve, Ruth.
Shut it down.
And this week we sent them some pictures to go along with the story, didn't we?
Yeah, we printed off some pictures.
Yeah, we went to Boots in town and printed off some pictures of mine and Mum's horse. Yeah. Because so Elizabeth, her stable name is Elizabeth, but her passport name is in Her Majesty's memory. Yeah. So when I eventually accomplish my life goal of getting to Burley, I'll go down the centre line at the dressage and say, and in the ring next is Jacob Lockwood riding in Her Majesty's memory.
Yeah, it's a great goal.
Yeah.
It's a great goal, Jacob.
Yeah.
And I absolutely will see you doing that. I'll be there that day.
Yeah,
and that'll be
of course
sponsored by Lockwood.
Yeah,
it'll just be absolutely fabulous.
Of course
It'd
it
be
bloody
brilliant.
will.
Yeah.
It'd be bloody amazing.
Yeah.
And it's, it sort of makes the hairs on the back of my head stand up whenever I talk about it. Although technically there isn't actually really many hairs on the back of my neck.
Not at the back,
but,
isn't there?
No. And then what? So we drove down here a day early, didn't we?
No, you forgot what we did Monday. We went to the Sudbury Silk Mill.
Oh my God! Yeah, go on then.
Yeah, so we.
So why did we go to the Sudbury Silk Mill?
Well, we've been
talking
about having silk scarves. That was another idea that you brought in.
Idea number 410. How many do you want?
But your mum also said my mum said about having it in the line of the hat. So we're just getting ideas together of what we can do with that. And then we thought, well, we're in Sudbury. That was where, the coronation gown?
Yeah,
is it coronation gown?
So, Queen Elizabeth's coronation gown silk was made at Vanna's Silk Mill. And then Stephen Walters was what Princess Catherine wore at Ascot this year.
And she's
the
been
silk
there
from that was
September.
made. And Princess Anne as well.
Has been there before.
So there's a lot of royal connections with both of them mills. Unfortunately, Vanna's has shut down. It's succumbed to
the end of its time.
Just basically it's succumbed to a lot of British manufacturing has. It's unfortunately folded, but Stephen Walters has managed to keep his head above water. And we're going to be using them.
But isn't that part of what you're doing? Is by creating this brand that you want to scale and be of size, that you will stop that happening by giving them contracts from your brand. I mean, that surely that is the grand plan is to do that.
Because of course it is.
You're getting to the point now where you know where most of this stuff is and these manufacturers, because there ain't that many of them, is there?
No.
And it's not like new ones are starting because there isn't the work there.
Well, the energy costs are just too much. They just can't get ahead. And it's like Stephen Walters, I mean, that's a 200-odd-year-old business, I think. Vanna Silk Mill has been there for multiple hundreds of years. It's now, unfortunately, I mean, that was still going when I was a teenager. So not that long ago, 15 years or so. And it
I think it's been the last 5 years. It finally changed location and then
piled in. So it was nice to go in there and speak to the staff. And I think at first I kind of just walked in, as I do, a bit larger than life, and I was like, hello, how you doing? The shop's not open, who do I need to speak to about some fabric? And they were kind of a little bit
oh my God, we've got one in the shop.
And but then when I got chatting, I was like, I'm doing this and this is my website and blah 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 blah, and our goal, sorry Liz,
that's right, I'm putting it
and our goal is to really try and do our bit for the British economy. I mean, a guy was in here earlier, he literally said to me, as I shook his hand, he said, please do not go away from what you're doing, this British manufacturing. He's like, so many brands start like that, and I said to him, I was like, look, trust me.
It's very important for people as well, isn't it? They find that it is something that they want to support and be behind.
And it's, it's like, some people might say, oh, okay, you made a rod for your own back or whatever, but that is what
we had that conversation.
Yes,
we
did.
had a conversation earlier with somebody else here, and he said, you have made a bit of a rod for your own back, and you said, I have, and I'm absolutely ready to have that stick in my back to work against.
That's it.
And it's and
too stubborn, I like to say.
And at the end of the day, it's like, okay, yes, we want to make this amazing brand, but at the end of the day, all I really, really care about is I just want my little place in the countryside, my cows, my pigs, and my chickens. I want to be able to run a house, and me and Ruth have the life that we need.
You brought it round at the end. With the Ruth bit. Just about Ruth. Not quite, but
my
nearly.
Place in the
And it's like if we got the percentage charts, I can just make a 0. something percent net benefit to our economy.
Yeah.
And there's a couple of thousand other people like me doing this.
You're doing that already. The orders that you've been working with them in the factory over the last week or so, they are over the moon.
Yeah.
You know, they are over the moon.
Yeah.
He's stoked up by it, you know.
Yeah. The whole month of August.
Yeah.
They're working on our stuff right now.
Yeah.
They're working on our stuff last week. They've got other stuff in. But August, it's all Lockwood, baby.
And you said that flippantly. I think if we did actually phone him up, their machines will probably be running now because they're trying to get overtime in and to get the orders out.
Well, I mean, what time is it now? 8 o'clock. Okay, you're
Live restriction for some more.
Oh yeah, it's TikTok. They're all trying to shut us down because we're talking about British manufacturing, aren't we?
Is that what happens?
Well, I mean, I don't know, but it's I feel sometimes we get like shadow banned a little bit on TikTok because it's all British made, British manufacturing.
Right.
It's much harder. Hey guys, hey up Max, how you doing? Summer collection shirts. Hey Jay Hillary, make sure you're signed up to our mailing list because something very special is coming in just a couple of weeks' time. But yeah, so where were we?
Well, you were still going back through the week.
Yeah, through the silk mill. So then we had a little walk around and just
impressive, nice people.
Yeah, really nice. I mean, they weren't open. They only do appointment only, but they just let us go.
But when I started,
Ruth, I bet they just let you.
Yeah.
I bet he was just like that. Well, I'm here anyway.
Yeah.
I know I've not made an appointment.
He's like, I'm going in.
But it's also, they're like, oh yeah, blah 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 blah, we do small runs, this, that and the other, and blah blah blah, and I was like, and they were like, what sort of numbers are you thinking of? And I think sometimes, well, it's not a bad thing, is it? But it's like, I think sometimes I maybe think a bit too big, and my expectations are so much larger than what these people's are. Because then when I said to them, well, we're probably looking about 200-300 metres or something, but I thought that was small. And I was like, but we would be able to increase that, and it's like, oh, well, normally our MOQ is about 20 metres. I was like,
wow.
Oh, perfect.
Okay.
I was like, well, that works swimmingly for me.
In the short term, being up to the big term.
Yeah.
You mustn't say that to yourself, that you think too big. Being broad and bigger thinking and wider sort of Havanas of what you can see is absolutely the way to do it.
But do you know what that says to me? That's like a big factory.
Yeah.
Like if we were,
and they're prepared to do that. You know,
that's what their expectation is. The factory is from the end of that road all the way up to probably the other side of that. It's massive.
Right.
And it's probably the width of a row and a half. Right. It's a big factory. Right. And they're saying their expectation is about 20 to 50 metres. That's sad, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
It's really sad. Yeah. And whereas if we went back 20, 30 years ago, they probably wouldn't even look at you if you said 2,000 metres or less.
And you could possibly, I mean, I've been out in China buying and stuff like that you could possibly buy that stuff for a fraction of the cost.
Yeah, of course
and
you could.
You know, and still possibly have about the same standard of material.
Yeah, of course
but
you could.
It's not the point.
Yeah,
it's not the point.
Yeah.
Our narrative.
It's not our hands making that.
The narrative is made in Britain. You know, all stock sourced in Britain.
Yeah.
You know, and that's very powerful. Otherwise, it just becomes just another clothing company on the strip, and that isn't what Lockwood is. Lockwood's something completely different from that.
You know, we want people to have a feeling when they put our stuff on, and my God, does that deliver? Yeah. My God, does that deliver? Time and time over.
I when I wear my coat and I'm out and about, I love those people saying, you know, oh, what is that? Yeah, and it's a defining thing. They ask me the question. Now I have a story to tell them. Well, actually, if you didn't know, blah 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 blah, and off I go. You know, and I go in story mode. And this is the narrative. You know.
Yes, please. It's like the guy that shook my hand and said, "Don't ever go away from that." It's like, you know, it's almost like I could feel the bloody energy coming through his hand, as, like almost pleading, "Do not turn your back on."
Yeah. And you know, we can't say that. Can we say about the? No, we can't say about that yet.
Right. Okay. No. Don't.
I know.
No. Don't.
Because it involved the word PA, and we can't talk about that yet, can we? No. Oops.
No,
sorry about that. Oh dear, that was a little bit of a slip.
So anyway,
moving on.
So right, here we are, and then Wednesday.
Sure you wanted to invite me on to do this?
So today at Royal Norfolk, we've touched on a couple of things. We can shut that down now. Look at that. Oi, oi, oi.
Mr. Sinclair, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, today at Royal Norfolk, as we said, we met some brilliant people. A guy that tunes in on the Wednesday Waffle on Instagram I always call him the Norfolk Lackey, but it's not. It's Norfolk Lakey. And I won't say his first.
Do you know what a lackey is, though?
Yeah.
That's not a good handle to call someone a lackey.
Yeah, it's in like just a bloody flipping errand boy or whatever.
Skivvy, yeah. Sorry about that. He does apologise.
Yeah. But Neil, what a bloody legend. He brought us a bottle of. Well, so this is another thing. If you mention adult drinks on TikTok, they'll shadow.
We had one in the background, empty, and it turned us off.
Really?
Yeah. I think the camera moved, and we had like a bottle of, you know, that really fancy.
Don't say it.
Yeah. They spray it at the F1.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah. We had a bottle of that, but it was like we had it in
Like a light
lamp.
bulb. Yeah.
And it caught it in the background.
And what do you think? It's just an AI scrape on it?
Yeah. For banned substances and things like that.
Okay.
I'll probably get banned for bloody saying that now.
Right.
But yeah, no. So you rocked up, mate, and it was bloody great to see you. And it's. He literally came in and was like, I absolutely love what you're doing.
I've been saving up.
Yeah. Brought us a bottle of adult juice as a present. And it's like, my God, like, how mad is that? Never met the guy. I've been reading his name out wrong for the last bloody couple of months. As I say hello to people.
I think the thing that I noticed that to both of you when you're here and when I've been to the other shows, I've been to about 3 shows where you've been, the love that comes to the stand.
Oh, God,
Yeah.
I like it when people say, "You're Jacob Lockwood," and you go, "Oh, am I?" And you went the other day. You went, "Yes, I am."
Yeah.
And it's like they can't help themselves. And he said, the bloke said, "I'm following you.
Yeah,
I follow you." And you went, and you were very kind to him. You went, "Nice to meet you." Sitting there. But there's a lot of love going on, isn't there, for it? I mean,
because it's different.
Yeah, it's very
because
different.
because people are like, "Oh my God, finally!"
Yeah.
Finally! I'm going to be out in the country wearing country gear that's bloody made here.
Yeah.
And it
actually works.
Oh my God, it bloody means something to people, doesn't it? It's like when people come call you Littlers.
I know, they don't know my first name, they
No.
just know me Littlers.
The name's Sandra, really, in real life. Yeah.
I'm going to change my name. When I change to Lockwood, I'm going to be called Littlers Lockwood on Instagram.
Oh my God, Max, yeah, it's ridiculous. But at least you can hear us, so that is bloody good.
What was ridiculous?
It's saying like the Instagram and TikTok POS rules. They get you flagged for all sorts. So that's basically been our week in a nutshell, isn't it? And what we got coming up then?
So we've got here tomorrow, driving back to see our...
We're here tomorrow, are we?
Yeah, I think so, are we?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Seeing our little...
We'll find out tomorrow.
Cooking again tomorrow.
Yeah. To be fair, the shade's been alright in the stand.
Yeah.
Go back, see Tommy, and then
What shows we got?
driving to the Stonehenge Polo Festival. Friday afternoon to Saturday. And then the following week we're at the Scottish Game Fair, which is very exciting.
We'll be in Scotland next Wednesday, won't we?
Yes.
I think.
Oh yeah, we do the...
Yeah, we're gonna... The next Wednesday Waffle will be in Scotland at Scone Palace.
Scone Palace?
Not Scone. Scone Palace.
Scone Palace?
No, it's a bit more... I think it's not quite... Well, it's Lower Highlands, isn't it? Is it Border Highlands?
Let's not take the mick out of
No, it's softer. It's a softer Scottish accent.
Palace.
Scone Palace. Bit like that. Maybe, I don't know. We'll find out when we get there.
Find out,
We'd best not do that accent up there.
No,
we'll get a slap round the face.
Extra Suffolk when we're there.
So I suppose that's it.
I don't understand anything you say if you do extra stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So, any final thoughts? Any final thoughts from me? No, I don't think so.
We caught up with all the comments.
Yeah, maybe. Hold that a sec.
I can't see from here.
So, Norfolk Lakey.
There he is.
He said it right for once.
With a lovely gin. Well, hey, cheers, brother. Oh yeah. So with no, thank you so much. After this, we're going to enjoy one because we won't be live, and then we can actually not get in trouble. If you're ever in Cornwall, Dax, we're going to be down there. We've got a 48-hour honeymoon planned down that way in August, but no work will be happening unless you message us, and then I'm sure we can make something work on. Breckin. A good brand for website, bloody brilliant. Bob on. I think we are good. Troops, thank you very much for tuning in this week, and you YouTube geezers. I am working on trying to find a system where I can basically stream it all together and we can actually talk to you. So thanks for tuning in. Until next week, I'd probably say God bless.
God save the
King.
Yeah, baby.